Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning. September 29th, 2023. Today is September 29, 2023. Before we say anything, first of all, we wish Mama Koita, Makalo, happy birthday. Because yesterday, come Koita and Mama birthday, but of course, we not do audio. But we'll say we keep them now for today and, compound and put everything inside. Because Mama Koita, we say, they like a today. If we get a brother like this, we're so dedicated, very passionate, a brother where, a man where you can trust and guarantee and no say you can put your faith in. This man, if we get today, Mama Koita, now we tell thank you. Not only Pa Koita, yes, he doing work, but Mama Koita, now he make the like today, now he nurture this man here for being the kind of a person where don't be delicate today. And the beautiful thing with Mama Koita, he gets a very wonderful relationship with him, Mama. If Kwame Kocha talk about him, Mama, he obviously his sister talk about, So, but that's the beautiful thing about it, anyways. So, you get a connection, get a relationship there with him. Blessed Mama, wonderful Mama. They celebrate another milestone in life. Let God continue for guide them and protect her and cover her. Let continue for it the fruits of our labor. Let God continue for bless her. Let God continue for protect her for we. Usa they like today. They not go there where they pass, where they call covering. For check on him, Bobo. That relationship didn't get. God is good. We appreciate God for in life. We pray that Mama Koita will continue to live a very wonderful and long life, until, eternity there. But anyways, Kashi, I don't know if you are Rob much small before going inside deeper this year. Also for sing happy birthday, Chef. Happy birthday to Mama Koita. How about that? Yeah. Fair one. You cannot show me skills now. I know show me skills. Yeah. To you, happy birthday, dear Mama Koita. Happy birthday to you. So come and go interpret and up and so in Badingo. All see now.
And the way we not have sing and they sing so.
Come in. I meet you where sing.
That Ibrahim saying a big rapper. You don't need to he would wait for that. By the way, Ibrahim, like what you say, so it's all about, you see, we all, waiting with the display they like it today, now the values we've been taught over the years growing up. You see, Ibrahim, whatever way we show forth right now, whatever the character where we get right now, I believe now waiting, we've been impacted with, waiting like that you upbringing that in the shape, that don't shape you and for when you display, it just like, growing up, my mama and papa he always say, like, misbehave. Usai a day, so say I will forgive you. They say, but if you misbehave, Usai another day, it tell a story about me. They say, and that is unforgivable because I teach you to make you go out there and make people and say, oh, you've been taught something. Because whatever I go display out there, when we go to my mama and papa, that a character of them, that an image of them, Ibrahim, and like values. That in way, like, every picking, if you left them, for me, it just go normal like that. It copy all kinds of it. You see, whatever trick when we display, that waiting they actually don't teach me that us. Make no mistake about it. So you see, like, for me, parents and the people in way are always like, like, sometimes when they grow up, for them, the discipline will be the system about it. But like, now you see and say, that people like what you did for respect that people like no one that make the Bible and the Quran tell me about, honoring like our mothers and fathers so our days, can be longer on this side. I respect these people and like seeing comrade they display certain things to the extent where it didn't compromise the truth because of allegiance, because of me that APC, like, these days people, imagine people and they believe, say, Comrade Quenta is not APC just because it talk the truth, just because, it stand with waiting right. People believe somebody went in jail because of APC, defending APC. The people believe that he is not APC, but yet still, he stand on the right thing, Ibrahim. That tells me it's all about, the parents will impact something in Ibrahim. I believe strongly that.
Absolutely, Kashi. We environment shape we, my brother, for sure. Absolutely. Kashi, you said something about people. It's a very minute handful. They each one hand way they country believe they for say Comriculture is not APC. But again, it goes back to what you say, civic education. It's about people understanding. Say the country can force not a political party over country, now country over political party, and this is why we say we continue for teach, making use the word say with a shovel inside the head, they understand. So man not can let them, but hey, it's the fact.
Comrade, it's very clear. I'm not APC by patriotism. I'm APC by affiliation.
Thank you.
I'm affiliated to my party. Doesn't mean it take away patriotism to my country. I'm not an APC by patriotism. I'm APC by affiliation.
Thank you.
And hence why the people understand what patriotism and affiliation mean. That is the mixed patterns. Why some people and they are APC for become patriotic to the party rather than the country.
Absolutely.
Comrade, even though this today with three, the way me, the suspect say, who they fight for, that who stand for say is about the people, is about the greater majority. While the suspect say one power now, which I have no doubt for more on over the years, for the past 5 years, the hustle don't get behind the scene, who they still get to the bottom line, we all get one great objective say about Sierra Leone. If you don't need to change, then they don't see you don't change because they will not see with the separate journeyings. All man they go in your route. We think people together because we still believe say no matter how they argue, argument can get at the one great objective say about two people them. So the two they try for two people now. Your affiliation with political party or any association not for overtake your loyalty to the state.
Absolutely.
Because your loyalty to the state is a constitutional responsibility, not to like it's a constitutional mandate. It is our constituency. Your loyalty to the state for the utmost responsibility and a priority. Then the primary objective, because until they get down the off head, only they go no side. As soon as I say no, Ibrahim, something and day, your background get a lot for duty. You parent and I mirror. I tell you. Most of not to some people that did money very good room, they just say for kind change along the route it can happen. But trust me, something and then some of people they take on a home they forgot in a public place. If you meet the people and get morals, even a poor, but we can get out say, who I am, but better blood in me. I'm poor, but I get better blood. That means I need to change me. I need to change because of the poverty. You need to buy me out. Now, because always the culture as an example, he now be my very close friend. Apostle, one the big they call me more communicate sense of body, which I be respect them and I get that all that to them, but they are not be all mistake loyalty to them because of that is the day. And when we come to state, we go apart because I know say he feel the responsibility as a member of parliament. And as you say, maybe my man my best friend. And Umawi, he always support me in everything I do. One day he say, why you do this thing? Even in the army, when I left the army, why can the politics? I tell go take it for my family anyway. They never knock me down like we on TRP when I was arrested. But see what make you do so when I was within that, they always support me in every drive because they believe say I take calculative risk, I take calculative risk. Anything we put when me I begin point at back, it go up a candle. I get something we I see that today. Because I watch critically before we do something. When we started this fight with people like that 5 years ago, we tell them say you might know you need to win election and polling day. You they lose and we people they begin call out things them. They look at you like an enemy of APC. La be enemy of APC, except people. La be friend of Sierra Leone. La be friends of the poor people. Them. I prefer them judge me that way than somebody judge me being fanatic. Somebody blind to the truth. Now today's Pluanka, Ibrahim will get a lot to do. We have a lot to do. Let me say this fight. We are going for a long haul because for change this emotion, and then to party we don't come mislead who supporters them, who people them, they don't become so fanatic because of poverty. We get a long work for do. Now me could say Sierra Leone is bigger than all of us, and until we think that Ibrahim will not side. We pray no more let God continue for get a long life for we, so that he enjoy the fruit of his labor. He didn't expect nothing from we for say there's no for that good tip which I not ever do. But you will love tinap for who two don't suffer. They would pull not suffer and they. That's the nine objective we get.
Absolutely, comrade. Salon people, let me see. First of all, we just want to make this very clear. That bomb swear. Una will go swear them, bomb swear them. Una continue for go swear the bomb swear. You see, because you see this deceived, where they don't deceive with people them. For 5 years we tell them and say, hey, that's all for go for pull Marabio. For 5 years, we tell us saying, so for go for pull Madabio not for pull out overnight. We talk about the neck. We talk about the for now we audit to get an ethnic audit. Then we check the way they sack people in our workplace them. We look at ECSL with a break and down phone and say, Ebo, they don't sack all my under the last name. They wanna go look them. We ask Parliament, say Parliament, wanna go open up investigations. Then we check, then they sack with people and they fire with people in our workplace. The leader of the opposition, the biggest opposition, now China Majuba, Honorable Cherikoko. We say, brother, go open up an investigation into this thing because we know say now the parliamentary responsibility than the parliament that is supreme legislative authority. Now parliament for protecting citizens from the harms of the government. Whenever for protecting citizens, them we say parliament. Honorable China Majuba can you guess where? Emma Silamina Alaki come out here with brother go APC. Then people are in the sack so delicate today. A lot of them are APC sympathizers. Them they elect Sierra Leone, they elect the APC party. Go now they right for them keep them job them. They don't for sack them based on their last names or because of the party affiliation on the Muchano Majuba not do them. Open no investigation. And not look with myself. Salon people them deceiving after deceiving. We know one day at this platform compromise with any politicians. And politicians are not born to them. What will they compromise with? Because we know they keep no sacred cow. I swear to God, who say you misbehave, we know they can't cost you, mama. We can't tell you what you do. We point it out. Now that we want for nurture na Salon society. Now that we all understand inside the Salon society. So first of all this thing about justifying mamikos. Hey, well it costs surprise, mama. First of all, let's go back to the basics. Mamikos is not part of us in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans are very decent people. We're a very decent society. We respect women. We value women. We not take women them, use women like for say we can just like a pass species anyhow. Everything now, mamikos. So first of all the people understand the basics. Mamikos is not accepted in our society. We should not we not for the cause mamikos. We not for accept mamikos. We not for believe say it's a way of doing things. Now laziness now make the like today. We reach so because the leaders they will for take the responsibility. We for do their job them. Who side they for do their work? They not do them. They pass out to miscreants in society, deceive the people, lie by people them. When they come, when they talk the fact, when they hit the point for hit them, they say, hey, they were not like APC, they were not like we, they were not about that, they were who better pass them, they were who gently pass them, but then thief money, they don't thief. Mami Modo they sell pepper, whether they pay tax, now the money they take them pay their salary, they pay them thousands and thousands of dollars every year. Thief money, unlucky money, ramu money. They say in a better pass we. What would they do? Would they fed to the fed peacefully and quietly? Would they go work legal one? We not go thief nobody. We not bug nobody in future. We not nobody in future. We not take the money for use for bill road. We go all am. We not take the money for bill for use for bill electricity. Get electricity. We all am. Some people will tell us say with time. We not go understand exactly who they go. Not true. Now ain't for fix alone. The fact now ain't for fix alone come recruiter. So then like today we see people want for normalize mamikos. Hey, cause this is mama. No, mamikos no normal. We don't accept in our society. We frown at mamikos in our society. And anybody, the one that they put mamikos they na social media, especially the one that they initiate, where they cause other people for react to them. The one that they initiate mamikos, now then take mamikos make championship, woman them as well as man them. They cause people mama all day. Mamikos not normal in our society. We for frown at them. And I say it again, as there was a video I see now one country. I don't know if now I don't forget who side Andy. But mamikos no mamikos. The guy went and catch that one, they come in and catch it. Then chop that one. Another video where you no go for save up. Then they say this now they cost people mama. Then chop that guy. The live one also I see the chop and say die. I swear to God. Because people they respect to man. So there is no way for accept people in society we care with mamikos. They use them as a means of getting through to people for damage to society like today. The same politicians they want them picking them, not go listen mamikos. Now the same politicians they sponsor, they want the mamikos. God go fire them. Or I go continue for swear that's sweaty. Come on, I don't know if no one came in. Now I rob much for this year this conversation.
You know, Ibrahim, like what you just say so. You know, what happened over the years, Ibrahim, seriously, I'm very, very emotional about the thing when before every Sierra Leone. From the fact that it was evidently clear that Madabio don't destroy.
Oh yeah.
Ibrahim. It was evidently clear that Madabiyo destroyed Salon, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
But waiting, we leave them there, fail for do. Ibrahim, like right now, you see, this is the reason why people have feel so we be bashing Jericho. Ibrahim, right now, America, the day, is it Kevin McCarthy? The day about for shut down the government in America.
Absolutely.
In other words, they didn't pass the budget.
Absolutely.
You know, a few months ago, what happened? They don't pass the budget. We see where like Kevin McCarthy, they refused for signing the budget. Where we say it was Joe Biden. They called Kevin McCarthy for me to come to the table for me to can discuss. America, one of the things where I always respect Americans for, Ibrahim, they elect the country. They will elect the country, reach the Americans. But when it comes to issues them, for make them defend their own party or defend the people, they will rather, even so that people don't get paid. Kevin McCarthy will stand up and say, we can shut down the government just for the right thing.
Absolutely.
But Nayanda Ibrahim with a C, likes of Cheikoko. They talk say the MCC money, we need the MCC money, even though the government they pass and kill people them. Right. The government they kill people them illegally, Ibrahim. Right. Yet still with a C Cheikoko they come and say, well, we actually need the money. The reason why I talk about Kevin McCarthy, right, like now because Ibrahim, he had all the chance for say, okay, no, I'll let America. I know I make America I shut down the government just because I don't agree. Absolutely. With Joe Biden. No, but it's standing ground, Ibrahim. Absolutely. It is standing ground. Even right now, they see and say, like right now, they at a stalemate for me to shut down the government back just because it disagree with the government. You know, Ibrahim, what we don't see over the years, people mortgage like the responsibility to like somebody wait us the camp no more and say a cook up story no more, wake up in the morning. So then they tell a flying news, say, hey, imagine they go say, oh, if I can't vote for NGC. Oh, I already say this so it costs me if I can't tell him, Mama. Oh, I already say this person that be SLPP. It costs him, Mama. Like somebody who are listening to where that be like a serious follower of this mobile. They tell we say, okay, you say Sylvia Blyden, we don't tell you say Samoa and SLPP. Ibrahim, you don't talk nothing. You left the people and you encourage the people. Ibrahim, the culture that Salon, this is what we don't always say. People, even we when they talk about do not rely on us. We don't come and deal with that information. We don't. We analyze how things are supposed to be, Ibrahim. Right. What did not happen over the years? People rather than see the way clear, like what you go ECOWAS, it's so clear that it kind of like gives for men to kill people and legalize the killing of Evangelist Samson and lives, Ibrahim. Absolutely. It's not of nothing. Absolutely. But it's in the way, don't get evidence where he says that just flying news. Oh, I either say, oh, this person that this he votes for. Oh, I either say, hey, Sam Sumana, that this is the plan for do. Hey, I either say, let's not do here, that this is the plan for do. That ain't the cost money cost for, and then they believe, Ibrahim. No evidence. No evidence, Ibrahim. We know they come there and come begin to say, we say, oh, I got a reliable confirmed source. No. Ibrahim, the thing we don't destroy Salon that Congo politics. Yeah. Nobody, no one kind of like face the fact. Waiting all day. Waiting before we bump out the way we just discuss about it. The issues of the African Express. Right. Do we have to kind of like go behind the scene for go begin to say, oh, I get information. That make Ibrahim this platform. Every time even we get source, we go always say, we not confirmable. Now, we hear say that so thing they go on. We will make it clear because we don't come there for come begin. We don't so arguable. We don't go find out information. We go say we go confirm it. No, Ibrahim. I understand. You say now African politics. Oh, you get to play the game. Oh, you get to kind of like make like the opposition feel like they say, oh, another game. Yes, we understand that. But when it comes to real issues, serious issues, Ibrahim, this is not the time when we can begin to condone, like, you know, imagine, Ibrahim, for make a whole political party, the APC, where they make decisions, where they shape future generations yet unborn. Yeah. A whole political party, we will get policies, proper policies in place, Ibrahim.
Right.
Like the Africanist press talked about, I can hear your Tesla reversing or parking. I can hear the sound.
I got
you know, Ibrahim, like a whole political party, mortgage. They're reliant, you know, they're like absolutely to somebody where just tell and say, I can confirm source.
Right.
Talk to them, like to the extent that, oh, I already say Samura Kamara, that be SLPP. How many people, if we are not on this platform, can must say, tell we say, some panel, they go PDP just for save APC. He said that.
Of course.
Does that mean like the person in allegiance or in love for APC don't change?
No.
You know, Ibrahim, the problem we address with country, the next information they are now we like for say, oh, like Ibrahim, you know, so when they go dance for ECSL, like for openly. But this people can talk. Oh, you know mean say, oh, like, you don't get choice. There are things that when you don't get choice, first you do them. Right. But you see,
we even go to the extent, they talk about, oh, we know for be, right. We know for be enemy.
You where the Coco say, oh no, well you don't get choice. Why are we gonna fashion up? Now the same thing they repeat to Samura Kamara. Wait, for say Ibrahim, their money they always Samura Kamara go collect in America and likes and the diaspora. Maybe say Enogi Payansane they will say I make Payansane kind of like say anything, he pushes over say go cost mama for we. You know, Ibrahim, let me face the reality. This Congosa politics. Now, in they destroy Salon Delectity. Because instead of people that face the fact, talk about the Africanist press and release them, talk about like the audit report, who's that intel we say $250 million they were stolen for the timber sales. Talk about like waiting the office of the first lady refused for making the audit account, and then like talk about these issues. All waiting APC come with taking over. Clustered. Imagine for many Bobo they talk there like they say, now it makes Samura Kamara. Yeah. Right? The reason why make some of this platform we back Samura Kamara, it is because since 2018, when the people were in pain of the APC, like in the APC, Ibrahim, Samura Kamara stood the test of times. Right. He actually team up. Now in the encourage people from the one, they begin to go like us to us, street to street. They market woman to market woman. They encourage the people, give them hope, Ibrahim. All of a sudden, this Bobo get the mind. You talk say how now he makes Samura Kamara. Can you imagine? The reason being, Ibrahim, because we took the lazy, the politician took the lazy route and say, you know what? Let me kind of like begin to give people information. Let me kind of talk, say, oh, madam, you don't go poison the water, yes, and you don't go to water key. You don't put something in the way where people are confused. Hey, madam, you don't kind of like you don't go to Naguma Valley. You don't go put something that they confuse people in mind. Can you imagine, Ibrahim? No, don't madam, you put poison in the water. What of Fatima Bio put something in the water for making stupid with? No. Hey, now we the stupid with self. Now we confuse with self. Now be full information because we don't want to face the reality. It's what is confusing us. Not only the fetish where Fatima Bio go put in the water. No, it is not, Ibrahim. It is because of our stupidity. We just know already it for make we country. And until we try for fix alone, the reality they are now waiting we get for face. We have to face these things. Until we face these things, Salon just not ready yet. Ibrahim, nations them. I wish like other countries them and be getting kind of information there. Where Salon gets for this election. We sit down. Tell me once how Tell go campaign. They say not to miss you na innocence.
I swear to God.
What do you have to say?
I swear to God.
And what do you have to say? You say we say not to me. What's the word we say when we say waiting I don't forget the song. Oh, not to miss you.
Yeah, the class dance song. Yeah, the innocence. You know, but Kashi, to that point, I'll tell you something. You see, the beautiful thing about Cherry Coco, he's very smart because he knows he would never affiliate himself with this boy in the open publicly. So that was the closest he came. Unlike Dr. Samura Kamara, where they go and team up in a public place, they say, my mama they listen to Debayo. If you not listen to Debayo, you not eat. That is the difference because Cherry Coco knows this boy but you want to evangelist Samson, one of the cosma makers. Cherry Coco no get mind claim him. let alone, you know what I mean? Say this useless miscreant. We go claim him where they cost my because so Jericho is smart that way for use this bubble without never publicly acknowledging him. It would never. I swear to God, it would never publicly. You know, condemn him, you know, go acknowledge him.
Situation where desperate times, you know, can make sense and we accept things them way on a normal circumstance. We would not accept Ibrahim. Many people they say, oh, because of like the way Mother Bio they treat people, oh, like where they cost them mama. I don't talk to people when they talk say, oh, I even for them, I cost them mama because people do it out of frustration.
Kashi,
they accepted it out of frustration.
Right. Why? Because we get religious leaders then, we get civil society organizations, we get the members of parliament then, we get former presidents like an escrow mindset, then sit on the silence, then kill people and make it silent, no comments, no statements. All of these people, they enable a miscreant like this Bobo for come and can champion Mamikos because the people cannot speak up in civic terms responsibly. They're not able to speak up without them being ostracized and arrested and killed and murdered. And the one way for protect the peace and stability of the nation, they abdicate their duties. Them, the members of parliament, they abandon their job, then derelict their duty. Delicately, they make we get a miscreant society where they can make cause. People say, okay, like, the only hope this one I get. That is the nation that we don't nurture. But we change that mentality. They come in the Kashi. Go ahead.
It's very simple. You see, the Mamikos, them don't accept them. See that they cause problem. We all know how to grow up as alone. But what make it become more value because politicians use that weapon against them copy politicians and for knock them out of politics. Ibrahim, if he even someone away in your Mamikos don't turn to this like Natabu, enough for cost mama. Someone would do that in we would defeat in your Natabu, enough for cost mama at all. Now we don't cost mama and no see Mamikos not good. He says, "I not talk to mama. They listen to the mama because if man don't listen to the cost for day, they feel fine."
Yes, communication. I did prepare a document quick, but I did but I left the phone. I did prepare a document.
They're not for
prepare for meeting.
No problem. They're not for cost because if you don't cost whatever, mama, not for because mama cost bad. Or not for feel see the one way they don't cost is not important. Cash box. What's in the difference between the allegations we make them cost Mikalu Masari, Kemosi C, Petito, Paulo Conte. Richard Conte with Samura Young. Nothing. Everything they cost Mikalu Masari for, nobody knows see a pictorial evidence. Yes. Everything they cost Richard Conte for, nobody knows see pictorial evidence. Absolutely. Everything they cost Kefla Mara for, nobody knows see pictorial evidence. Everything they cost Richard Conte for, nobody knows see pictorial evidence. Everything they cost Kemosi for, Petito, Paulo Conte there, and so many other people, nobody knows see pictorial evidence it. But we don't see pictorial evidence which I could go snap with Mama Tunis my battery and the dance and enjoy. Yeah. In noon. And then the whole cabin, enough for Kosan, enough for no go area, even in boss, then Kosan because they say they act, they do thing on you, but then clap for Tekule walk behind the scene. But someone go behind the scene now, they don't cost mama. But even when they cost mama, say, what people are saying, not for cost mama. It been condoned yesterday, say, hey, this is not the best studies for me politics. It been condoned, it been condemned, it condoned it instead. We say it very clear. If in an APC business, like APC handle their own business, would I not to APC not put up APC, not to cause they solve the problem at APC, then say, no, that's cause they solve the problem, now cause they give power. Now cause they make part of you say, no, may I don't have to cost me, I don't want the power you, and I can't take it. We say that's not the way. We have pen and means every way for pet bad politician them now way. But law not take bad way for pet bad way. We say time and again. Yeah. So if the cause don't candidate to Samura Kamara, you don't come to mama we been listening to Adebayo before you eat, before you sleep. I don't feel say for make Alexin a taboo. Samura Kamara is no way better than Mikalu Basari, it's no way better than Kefala Mara or all other person don't cause the mama. No, it's no way. So if they say that mommy cause me they solve the problem, then don't cause someone because of someone ready to take action, they don't scatter now na junction, that they all be there. I don't feel say for the people for take Alexi, na bad thing. Cash box, any way they sleep. You know, see, no get light, just light for point, na net with the cam. Not to let an arrow day, because I go match to let out and I also. Yeah. I go match and out and I also. The one when they jubilate, when they say today, I don't step the line until they say that they cost them mama there. Cost Mikalu mas the chairman, mama. Cost mama. The secretary, mama. Cost Lanzadu, mama. Cost Sam, na post in Asu, na they jubilate am yesterday. Cost Palo Conte, mama. Cost people away matter, the mama. We for camp call the force. In way that in that been the leader yesterday, he didn't condemn or say anything, but rather for jubilate him, for celebrate him. In mind, don't listen to Bayo, he need to feel fine. Well, now the snake will be the men for each proof picking there. The snake don't begin eat you picking now. We snake been the kind of tongue. Now push na go see him. He call meeting. All the animals they call cow, he call fowl, he call goat, he call sheep. He say, I don't see something one can join me at this stone. Who know I get train past me? No go boat line no car. If nothing a problem. Or anybody get excuse for say me I get fed at the fly. Cow say me want a mass or the massam. Now that all my get excuse. Push no say in no cook and soup. Now I say timot. Snake can lead on na road. The chief in picking the pass, now bet the picking. The snake there's something don't do the chief in picking. Snake don't better. If they feel cool, then go for pepper soup. You wanna make pepper soup for the as the whole as one, then the push go tell up. You see that's one I say in the church and then so then kill the fall pepper soup.
Yeah.
Baba, then the chicken picking die.
Yeah.
When I hold that goat for plazas as the whole as one I go meet the goat. What I've been telling her. That thing was no can join me. Then don't get the go so. Then kill the goat for plazas.
Yeah.
7 days come. When I kill that sheep for 7 days, Baba, they hold the sheep, you hold the sheep. 40 days can, and they say when I kill the cow. So something and day, not allow like if it starts, because if it start the end, you don't know how they end.
Absolutely.
Now the question is they over speed, they didn't know the level of accident, something for happening. Not allow like drive around with you, we decide the level I run high one for runs. Tell us slow down, but it's not small, not run to not in a rush. Cash box. Now life we get for think the best possible way for solve problem without you need to replicate bad. I always say place you need to replicate bad. You need to change from bad to good. If you come up from bad to worse, you not be even the need for commodities, just stop there. We say these things, we talk to them in parables, just as we cannot preach. Now he speak in parables, you don't understand, he go. You don't can't preach to nobody, he talk in parables, you see what I understand, he go. 90 make so. We said this time again. We will not come for can't condemn anybody. We will just come for can't live for people understand the best possible means of for people. For it could be the best way for lose any incoming for lose election. This is the best way because the Tanganese can as alone this time here, ever happen and no partner the world. Even then, so that way they get what's now the better pass with the money value pass alone money. Go to a foreign exchange. You won't say the money value pass your money. We said so we point things out. Exactly. Let's use this means. Then deny. They deny. They say no. We not be careful. Matter of fact, let me tell them. Then one day, you see, at least one lady who do somebody sent to me yesterday, we salon her like so at the diaspora. That then cause them.
Yeah.
It's the way salon get for better than cause them. He talk everything and it's just correct. He said because the this diaspora, so man don't feel you want to go tip like the reverse system, like they can't understand. He means all the name there.
Yes.
He said look to the man that be in government. That diaspora and the points are so that they go meet $700,000 and can go 2 million, almost 100,000. They meet 200,000. Now rest 800,000 go 1 million. They meet 6,000, fail at 25,000 or 30,000. Now go to angry. You know, because you see, they no go help the situation. Then say APC then forget say most people who have been in at APC before they can't support their business man. They already been get business with no statute. Then go watch it. Then see who said to go enjoy. What we see a whole secretary president you have to say, me man get beaucoup dollar. We see a whole first day they picking the $dollar and pound sterling, and I don't know how much then they be whole where they destroy. Ebo Ibrahim, when we can nurture, I say there is no difference between the pauper of Madabiu with the team you remember from the APC.
Absolutely not.
Because house alone destroy. Now where the pauper can inside SLPP, then drive people who know for be ever behave like what Madabi to do so, then drive many politicians there, then capture the party capture then a state capture, then count the mentality pauper, that pauper mentality, then can salute on the so today.
Oh yeah.
Pauper salute for lucky.
Oh yeah.
Then we see now within the APC, let's say them. They say team A. Any side team in a political party happen and begin cause problem matter way matter.
Now segregation.
The one who could Skruma, who say Skruma succeed. The one they cause when the cause na Richard Conte, na Paulo Conte, na Kefala Mara, na Kemosisi, na Petito. When they say Skruma, not Skruma angry, na this team will succeed with and then mama them the cause. You see how people need to think. The one who they help and Skruma work in government. Kefala Mara become chief of staff, finance minister, bank governor, or foreign minister. If an escrow is not better person, they change a important role than from chief of staff in state house to finance minister, from finance minister to bank governor to foreign minister. If you don't say like from people and chief of staff, you need to go not again. They can must see them. Also they work. Position them from minister to ambassador. The Paulo Conte from defense minister to CEO of Ebola to internal affairs minister to defense minister again. Richard Conte from the finance minister to trade minister and chief of staff and state. You see, if everything will be do the team we work with Alex Kuma from opposition, we then can win governance. That's in the course of 5 years ago. 5 years.
But the point where you make sure it's just like the parable where you pulled the other day, and the papa said the leg up. He said when you leg monkey, the leg in tail. If you protect Ernest Koma, they say Ernest Koma was all that good, but in team where it gets that they all you check them, mama. What's the difference?
Fine. What's the ladies here? I don't say then team I wouldn't cause Richard Conte, na the coalition center 2007 for 2007 election. Paulo Conte na be the campaign manager. Petito na be the organizing secretary after we can lock or die. So these are the teams from opposition. They say we get the Alpha Kande, we get the IB Kabode, we get Victor Ford all be there the team. Minkalu Masare them, they all be there the team. Energetic one them. These are the team when they wouldn't cost now 5 years. With someone in can they begin cost and now bring problem between them. Someone who did along the say no. These are people who in the work that someone was working as a professional because we work on the Pakama. So you're not involved in politics because you're not a professional man. When God come get the thing now, it gets you when they are around now. When you don't know nothing, when you know God and true, you know tell and true. Then don't get all kind of. Let me tell you something, Ibrahim. They begin feel from that way they begin change your name. Which leader they begin change leader name, leader, principal, this and that. They don't make it demigod. That's what they feel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from Obama to president, today now we don't want head of state. They don't get another name. Boris Johnson now, we a prime minister. They don't call another name for say like they important past other people. Now una all na contemporary. Now God now leader one now ain't go to choose among una. And they tell you, say, they begin fail from that point where they begin for abuse the people where they for call done together. They begin to say this is snitch. How you want to succeed by using means for knock people them out to important pass you, then for you can't claim. Look at the cost problem within the APC. Today they refuse for cost by Mamudi Mama. Today they refuse for cost Yazane Mama. Today they refuse for cost Jericho Mama. Then at no go area. So if we even the say that if even now not sister for argument's sake say not to the sender, I got to say not to the sender. Then ultimately the cost them Mama, then cost a problem because they face in a speech. Then Jericho go snitch you like cost parliament you man and no cost.
Right.
It goes now put Mama to see man no cost.
Right.
And so many things don't do it happen. They not cause a problem over there. But enjoy the suspect no more. Hey, we don't suspect it. The content don't go keep meeting. Wow. We don't suspect it. Minkalo Mazari na and Julie Jalo make meeting. Wow. We Jericho talk say Julie Jalo and brother. They not cause him over that day. Politics no they make families scatter because of politics. Now this bad politics don't can do normal for scatter or pop for one enemy. But then the cause problem. But for suspect no more. We don't get information. And let me tell you one thing. Most of the information we the produce from me and that give them feel in the diaspora, then call them people in the social media, they begin course. So in 5 years, after from 2021 ending to 2022, the social media was not effective in talking issues rather than for abuse people them. We see that this platform see the best solution for law we law come together. Law put all other things at the back. Someone come not to nobody sell you, but you know the reason why I agree. If you see one great person talk say na infect na saloon, na we vote is anko work can na go to na one great bin go to so na talk major na talk ikomo kifet. Na infect for Samura na in sell APC. Na the highest insult to APC. I for the single audio anyway on APC I talk like an APC person. For like na insult to each and everyone. So why this why I talk myself so I talk out with like you know even fine for talk. No, the theory the money that the dishonesty, Gashi, we put the show now to this tier now. Anytime they prove that the APC supporters into the specific they show that level how the level of dishonesty and arrogance is some of them.
No, the minority of them. Like it goes back to waiting at the stage now. Now the fact that a political party, you know, maybe politics, like you know, when other people in the face they are politicians, the likes of Alpha Khan, where they lie today, they lie tomorrow, they lie say die. These are the people that with them. Politics, Ibrahim and comrade, is supposed to shape with future. It's supposed to build on with picking them. You know what make these days people that they go on about like the all green initiative, about climate change, about the global warming and all that in the day? Ibrahim, comrade, the global warming where they see right now, not for we. The effect is for future generation.
Mm-hmm.
Then they see and say, we know they actually kind of like prepare for the future.
Mm-mm.
Ibrahim political party supposed to shape and build the future of generations yet unborn. A political party was supposed to come with policies how to change a country. That they sit down. Ibrahim, the Abub say, this bobo, say, class stand. Yeah, we're taking over, handing over. They do nothing. Yeah. They sit down, they cost people just because they get flying news. Ibrahim, always they don't cost people for. The thing them, where don't clear. I think the only possible way where was clear to we that Petito, where Petito go to where they go. In fact, even that they not clear because Petito kind of like go. Now the only disappointment that way say, oh, like I don't know the word where they use say, oh, like this person that don't come off, he has always been so.
Right.
Like the place up. Right. Now the only person that they way cost Ibrahim.
Right.
But waiting they Petito, what he do for praise Madabio and waiting Cheriko do for go legitimize. The bad steps of the ECSL, Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Go legitimize like the Augustine killings, Ibrahim. Come on, MCC to the extent Chayiko could go and say, oh, we want the money, where we want the money. People are being killed on a daily basis, oppressed, Ibrahim. But yet still Chayiko could say, even though the principles of the MCC is political rights, political liberty, democratic rights and all that in the Ibrahim. You know them properly more than I do.
Ruling justly.
Even though these guys were bastardizing all these steps, all these MCC scorecards, yet still Cheriko could say, we need the money. But nobody.
Kashi, I was so hopeful, say, APC go win the election like Karen Winham and then secure the votes of the people, and then APC take power the like today, follow for open up investigations into the MCC reports, because it is very crucial for we ask these fundamental questions. We talk about the ruling justly, political rights, right, democratic rights, then you get political rights and civil liberties breaking into two. So where is the political rights, where's the civil liberties of our people being ostracized and killed, massacred across the country? McKinney massacre. I mean, just on McKinney alone, SLPP don't fail MCC from the past 4 years. Yes, just on McKinney alone.
Somebody stand up and say no, and then you put me generation.
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
Absolutely.
People you picking at yours.
And the same thing happened at Kono.
That's the you want to do. They say no, that he didn't do it. This is not right. It's not fair. And they tell you that. They idiots say that. They don't pick it. In fact, when they begin to talk that way, they say this picking are more sharp today. Then they laugh. But the people, the big man, then they kill them.
Exactly.
We want the money.
Absolutely. And then these bubble feel say come and justify Mami cost na social media. They like it today. Waiting to because again, lazy leaders them we fail for take up the responsibility. Going back to the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, why they even set up civil society organizations them. Where civil society organizations, not only there, the Ibrahim Tomiori and Andrew Lavali them, now the religious leaders them as well, stakeholders in society. All of you guys are civil society activists. Now our responsibility for protect democracy. And this is the thing we see. I see President I'm not thrilled again with former President Kuruma. I see they travel, they go to Nigeria, they go to conference here, they go get talk now, but inside your own country, you see, these are all the things, but we're not in a conversation for a whole day, we'll hold a whole topic, I think, at some point. But, Kashi, these boys, so we look at everything. One guy make a statement while listening the other day. He say, now the only referee this way, the player all long but still inside the field. Remember what they tell me? Yes, the game done. From 2020, this are like keep body open what they talk, but the game done. They tell people, they say, we're not begin itself. We're not begin it all. Now, we're not putting it right now. We started already warm up first. We're not begin the fete itself. This body Allah the game don't they lie with people and believe their statement, and they now make a lot of people don't come up here and they like it today. And they will never come back because past mortal man not get shame. Now you go look then and then you say, what's in? I will come back, bro. Because at the end of the day, we are human beings.
Imagine one lady make a comment where they talk say, you say them, you don't say you say this man are the SLPP man. First of all, I don't care about that, right? But you say, they don't say you say this SLPP man from almost, but now only now. When you want bad mouth the man, why you want cause him, Ibrahim, what they suspect? Samuel Kamara don't be the one we don't hold the MPs they are back. And I tell you, Ibrahim, somebody call me, and this again, we don't believe in sources and all that, and they could well be not true. these MPs them right now, then they see and say that Samura Kamara is being selfish because it hold them back for go parliament just because he lost election. Even though we all know that it is the right thing to do, because when democratic principles are being kind of like bastardized, we have to take tough stands.
Absolutely.
But these MPs them, they're right now they're all out for going to parliament. Then they see and say Samura Kamara, they hold them back. So it could well be a plan for making them destroy Samura Kamara, so it opened the window for them go into parliament.
Kashi, we all know about the 2028 agenda. The Cherry Coco, the by Mahmoud, the Payansane, of course, and go still there around for able to see the, in change come way, one way, what you want for see and continue for dominate a whole political party to ransom. So, but again, you see, Kashi and Comrade, we cannot only blame this Bobo for this foolishness we go on for all these years. Now, but this will bring kind of platforms. Say, come there, you can reform yourself, allow people for coming, but you say, but they are remember too civilized for we. But you see, comrade, the enablers in the society, that's the problem. You see, Donald Trump not misbehave by himself. Donald Trump they misbehave because he say get boku full man them, few full man them, because again, a large chunk of the population, But then you look at Sierra Leone, it is the enablers. Now the people that way they enable this bobo, that in the camp can defend them. Just they get one the back to they can defend them. But will not shock. We will not shock. Now lie. It tells you how people can become so subservient to a particular individual just waiting to because of mamikos. It's saying any cause for we feel fine. Me unable for cause I didn't country. Now if I cause they will can't beat me. Waiting to because the leaders then fail them for stand up for them. But these are the things what they say. I don't say comrade they making point along the lines of these guys, them all the position the way they hold and everything, and they like it today. This bobo come out, the cost back, the cost. We can hold our leaders accountable without costing them. We know one day cost Cherry Coco. We come and tell on the actual fact. One day we not cost Cherry Coco. Now they come and cost, they make rudeness on social media. We tell us say una responsibility as a citizen, duties of a citizen, section 13B, it tell una clear. Your loyalty should be to the state, not to your political party or any affiliations. How easy is that? And this is why civic education is important. Comrade and Kashi Abiyari, somebody talk about there's this word where they say this boboyaki, they use jeopardize, they say. Now I say, and remember from whatever body use that word, they say jeopardize. We're fasting for use that word now, say jeopardize. Instead of you come and ask and say, Ibrahim, how for say this word, how for spell them? Like learn the various syllables in between, so you go break up.
I call it jeopardize.
Jeopardize, yes. For
yes. Like some of that there, like not to say because you get people that will say, oh, that book. No.
Not a book. It's no, Kashi. Well, I make the point done. Right? Because you see, the thing is, Kashi, if you say something, I want for land, I call you. I say, Kashi, but that word we use,
Absolutely.
But how for use this word here? You go for putting for me in a sentence or something like for understand and find or which is the meaning. I know I can use words them. For example, I remember one time, Kashi, you're a classic example. I use the word ostentatious. You make fun out of fun, but you say, you ostentatious. But now so we all they learn, right? There's a lot of words and jargons. So just go and ask.
And that's the thing. Like I remember using that word again. It's not an economic term, but like you get to I remember back in the days, school days, like when you get economic, like in economics you get like the inferior goods and ostentatious goods. So like it just clicked me mind. You know what I mean? Right. Because basically, like inferior goods, like like which people in no one.
Thank you.
But where we say.
Right.
Anyway, go. I don't want to teach back economics.
No, I got you, Kashi. Right. But you see, the point is, this Bobo say in Sabioltin, in the Messiah, it's in the insane. Yeah. Kashi, I would never. None of we will come now. Say na we, na me. Everything is done in collaboration. But this Boboya so people you see what politicians do it for over 60 years. Even though former President Kurumai tried subsidized education, but you see, we know policy now one, but for implement the policy now two, we have to make it mandatory for citizens them for at least get a certain level of education. This is what don't cause we people for become so gullible to this point. Because when you listen to a lot of these folks, sorry to say, but a lot of these are stark illiterates that they misbehave so. Now what if we no go school and when you talk this talk, they take pride in them back. We no go school, left we no more. No. School not to boku degree.
Now, common sense now the most important thing, because we get man and back we go school and again one common sense. So it's both sides of the aisle. But the one day we will know, say then go school, then they know they use them common sense, then deliberate. A lot of them want to do that because they get an agenda. They know what's in independent. They know reach a point in their lives. They know say, by the time they beat me, I get for fails, I get for chap, I get for fails, I get for thief. But a lot of we brothers and sisters there, we don't go school. The one they win at stack illiterate, what they mentioned so now. Those ones, my brothers and sisters, to be honest with you, they know. So we try for impart knowledge into them for them to understand, but they are stubborn. And the most dangerous people are the one that we feel say they know enough, say they feel say they know past everybody. Those are the most dangerous people in society, and I will get in this bubble because waiting to politicians them extol them, they lift them up. Samura Kamara during campaign they go and pass and say, "Mama, they listen to the Bible." You see, they give them a necessary hedge for life, like for saying, "Na the man." So this will become very cocky. To the point where it feels say in level where they now na and skuruma in a level, na and Samuel Kamara in a level. But when I reprobate in society, unfortunately, now you don't feel to this point just waiting to, because these same politicians that they enable them. You see, the enablers in society are the problems that we have, my brothers and sisters. Una with a battle nonsense. Just because you like Ibrahim, if I catch you, if I dip on foolish and lucky business, I catch you, they can, hey Ibrahim, no. Let's stand on the side of the truth. The day we will swear away from the side of the truth and not be factual. That is the day your loyalty, you not forgetting, you respect for me for not to loyalty, say, because nobody should be loyal to anybody. That's what the state. But that respect will we get. The day where you say I'll branch out. If you're not sure, you ask. Say, hey Ibrahim, what's in this angry come also will not understand who. Because we go for make me say very clear. But to God is the enablers in society. Only the people that they enable the terrible things in society. Now the bad thing. Because Comrade and Kashi, look at Adolf Hitler. And by the way, Kashi, I'll give like 5 minutes more. Then like I'll go. I will allow 6:40 this. Yes. So, but again of time. Adolf Hitler in Germany. Kashi, there's a documentary on Netflix where they talk about Adolf Hitler not only kill all the 6 million Jews with your own handle. No, it is the enablers. It is Germans them. We watch and see, just because the human being feels say better past the other one, they incinerate over 6 million Jews, bro. They kill people and torture them for waiting to not try to eat like one can do up. This is the mindset we'll get for change that the world. We get people and they just sit them, then they wait for what will come, bring the evil out of them. And when the person bring that evil out of them, then they act out on them. This is why this bubble will be telling us, say, this bubble will finish. But of course, I asked myself the other day, I say, Kashi, if somebody fair way for exit social media, because this is an exit strategy for this boy, don't tire. And no say, I know able this fit again. But I say, if media feel, I want for exit social media, because remember after the elections, Comrade, Comrade, I make self we take the audio. Because I say, Comrade, after the elections, but we don't do all for do. Let people then go review with past messages them and everything. Then go see exactly what you talk. It go live for the test of times. And today, what we say back, if you listen and today, it is like that we just pull them back fresh one. When I go look, we archive them. But this is the thing, Comrade Nkashi. At the end of the day, the fact of the matter remains, as a people, we get a responsibility to ensure that we stand for the right things and the correct things in society. These boys, so they like today one for left social media. So don't can talk so now. You know, go for left again. You say if I left, then I go feel wrong beat we. They go feel don't beat me because they be saying go pull me on social media. Whenever I tell you to pull you on social media, but the fact of the matter is, will they make you become very irrelevant to the point where it go reach a point that you want to share your deal. Because we don't stand on the side of the truth and we don't stand on the side of the fact. So therefore, the people go reach a point where they say go realize and say, "Brother, this boy pass Marco, enough is enough." So man, they listen say for fun. And they reach a point, man, they listen again. Fun, not fun, and they listen again because it's nothing to them and not valuable. That was what we said. We go make sure say we stand on the side of the truth until you become very irrelevant on social media, because you are nothing. You are nothing. Nobody don't need you. You are nothing. You are the bottom of the totem pole. Believe it or not, you are nothing.
Ibrahim, that being said, crucially, somebody do an audio, one of the silent majority that now where they come up and speak up. It make like a reference to David Tambayo, where it be say this man, everybody be the one night he goes to go listen to like a monologue from David Tambayo. Ibrahim, apparently, like this guy, I do not know the full story to it. Like he found wanting we like one and the way I think with that Samsumana saga become up, it seemed for take sides. This is where people are kind of like notice a weakness and faint Panam Ibrahim. This is the same story. You know, Ibrahim, one advice we go give to every human being. Forget about Sierra Leonean. You know, we get for believe in the truth. Ibrahim, you know the reason why you, comrade, and myself, we stand up for ourselves up to this day. We had our differences. It's because I can see in your heart, regardless of how people talk about you and comrade and myself. You see, I saw something in you guys and say, you know what, these guys genuinely like Salou. I don't care what people in the say, Ibrahim. And this is exactly what I saw in this guy, thinking that it was going to like, you know, in Adebayo, I think like, you know what, he's genuine. He's fighting, maybe he's using like an obscene thing. Yes, it's not acceptable, but like because there was a vacuum by these politicians, and this is the reason why we came and said, okay, you know, politicians have taken a place. Social media should not be the place where, like, you know, every information, like, they come out from outside people and they rely. No! Yeah. It should be for make we kind of like get these politicians put their foot to the fire, if I can use your phrase, Ibrahim. Absolutely. But what they do, they kind of like relinquish the duties, give them away to somebody who say, oh, I come for save Salone. Absolutely. They make them kill people with no strategy, Ibrahim.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, Comrade Nkashi, we continue this conversation. I get for do a presentation this morning, but we continue this conversation, brah. And we'll hold them people accountable for everything that is happening. Salon people, this is just the beginning. We'll not even begin analyze the after elections thing. So, Comrade, but I close up for a quick, but Comrade B is small. I know say the tormentor in the background. Say the mama don't call her. You say the birthday for yesterday.
You know, at the current enough, they talk to Mabin, that's the truth. But you know, to they say, Ibrahim, the only thing you Mandela say, the first thing you can do is to be honest to yourself.
Yes.
You know, the way this Mamiko Sway can to Samura, he exposed so many things, but for tell people, say, we still get a lot for do. And the lot we get for do, now for that is alone people and be honest to themselves and God and their conscience.
Absolutely.
If we're gonna na Bundubush, then they will say this and killing picking lot and this waiting and do pass Sierra and do pass Sarah.
Yes.
If them don't cause Sierra yesterday, why they for cost that today they say it not for Piso. And the same. So that tells us waiting bad, a bad. Thing we good, you good. So Lord always learn for condemn the bad thing at the right time.
Absolutely. If anything, I think Dr. Samara Kamara don't begin to understand the game now within the APC. I think he will pinpoint now, say, then 3 people there that the number in cost inside this APC, but we did the cost we. And this is not only this Bobo, because then office now this Bobo again. People them, then they where they cost them politicians there inside the APC. That's what this Bobo no matter. But then people normally cost. But then go see within the APC.
Just before you go, and I know you have to go to your meeting now. But one crucial thing, we not ever see politicians enough for take them place. We don't ever see Samura Kamara not for take instance, not for speak to the people. But the party where they talk right now, not get the moral
impetus.
You know, impetus for making it talk about, even like Samura Kamara, because
Absolutely.
you've been backing like these leaders, them way for don't take the responsibility. The likes of Cherry Coco, you never come and speak about her.
Absolutely.
So this is the reason why we not to say that defend in Samura Kamara in defense, because it's not going for talk to the people.
Absolutely.
But now because of you protect other people, and then when it comes to like like what the comrades say, what you do to Sarah, if you do to Sarah,
absolutely. And Comrade Nkashi, talking back again, this platform, Dr. Samura Kamara, we contribute very heavily for letting Sabiam, both locally and internationally. Both locally and internationally. Now this platform make Dr. Samura Kamara
if
shine.
you talk about the Chancellor building, that it was I mean, like, I don't want to drag this, but in the Chancellor building, we analyzed it. We put evidence there. You do live video, talk about like we show evidence there.
Not yet, yeah.
Come on.
This platform. Now this platform.
If we don't be exposed to this, if we don't even catch an jailer.
Yes.
You fit on because now you save them.
Now be the plan that. Now be the plan that. But this platform.
Get any evidence for
this platform. Kashi and Comrade.
We go on and show like JP Morgan, the shareholders of Nasira Woodside. We prove to them.
Right.
What's up with Mami Cost 9 show that? Come on,
Let tell you. Mami Cost don't become irrelevant and not going to be irrelevant anymore. Mami Cost don't finish. Because they work, people don't see for 5 years. Say, Mami Cost, if not for pull Marabi from Pulam, Mami Cost, if not for pull Fatima be from Pulam, but then see say, hey, Ibrahim come record to cash them. That fact when they talk, say, all we opposition leaders them accountable, let them fight for we. Now they don't see so they like it today. Oda for go na ECOWAS Parliament, ECOWAS Court. Oda for go na ICC where the case the big. Can you imagine if Honorable Cheriko could take a trip to the ICC and go say, I want to see the prosecutor? Can you imagine how powerful that is? Thank you, my brother. That case then I want them. Nobody know for collect money that people hand for say to go to ECOWAS court or to go to ICC courts. No, nobody. Na extortion. Not for collect you money for going.
Right now, bro.
Kashi, you know the sad parties of that money. We some man we no one the only. No left. Let go where. Let go where. But this conversation will just begin because comrade not able for expand. I want to expand. We know the angry one come. We continue. Bye bye for now. All right.